great perimeter play, and they rely on it a lot.
It feels as though, Kevin, the current rules in today's game favor ball handling. They favor shooting ability. They want high-scoring games with an ability to go unimpeded to the basket. And what it translates to me, it translates to pretty free-flowing basketball. You've seen the game evolve over the years, Kevin. What's your take on it?
I love the way that we see guys with great handles that can shoot and penetrate. I love the bigs outside. I got to tell you, there's nothing about the game I don't like right now.
I'm right there with you.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Brown the small four with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. Walker and Smart the guards. And it's Thompson in at the 5. Good on the 3-point shot.
And he's kind of always had that shoot-first mentality for a point guard. And when you can shoot it like Walker, it's not necessarily a bad thing.
Now here's Redick. Bledsoe outside. Shoots over Walker on the money from 12 feet away.
Yeah, Kev, this guy will put a little fear in your heart because Eric Bledsoe off the bounce, so creative.
Walker the pass to Brown. Here's the floater. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Outside, Redick. Back to Adams. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Just 5 to shoot. Passes to Bledsoe. That 3 off the mark. Celtics have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. In the corner, Smart with it. Second shot opportunity, and it's laid up and in by Thompson.
Yeah, I think the activity level that Tristan Thompson plays with on missed shots is something every NBA player can learn from.
Pass to Redick. Back to Bledsoe. Back to Redick. Launches it. It's good from long range.
Well, just an easy hoop, all set up by the passing instincts of Eric Bledsoe.
For Boston, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Walker dishes to Brown. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And you look at Jaylen Brown, the 3rd pick back in 2016. Doris, tantalizing strength and athleticism.
Well, the absolute definition of a perfect basketball body. Excellent first step. For him, it's all about aggressiveness. Bringing those tools to bear in terms of your basketball skill.
One shot.
And the Celtics rebounding well this summer. From the loss of Kyrie Irving and Al Horford, Kemba Walker possibly a better fit for this team.
And with their young core, understandable that they didn't want to extend Horford out to age 37. A revamped roster, but I think they remain a contender in the East.
Now here's Ingram. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Sacramento.
And let's not forget about the assist. This guy as a playmaker was a driving force for that offense.
And Walker's got the ball here for Boston. Their last meeting was in New Orleans, where they were unable to fight off the Pelicans.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
Well, so many of their problems stem from turnovers. They simply could not take care of the ball, and it cost them in that matchup. Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Here's Ingram. Sweet little floater. Ingram's got 6.
And not only can Ingram score from the perimeter, but he can also contribute inside. The way he releases his shot makes it very difficult to block.
Now here's Tatum. He had a 30-point outing their last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
Boy, and defensively, he had them off balance. He was able to come away with 4 steals.
And the dunk by Williamson.
And yeah, he's 280 pounds. We've never seen anyone hang in the air like this young man. Williamson is special.
Tatum. Pelicans pull it in.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Kicks it to Walker. Adams, some nice D.
And his defense, so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in.
There is a persistence about Steven Adams. Quality defense will not deter this guy if he wants to score. Nice finish.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. Doris, Adams, a terrific player on the floor. But you know what? He's a great teammate as well. They always talk about the great chemistry he brings to the Thunder.
And anyone who's had a conversation with Steven Adams knows he is quite a character. This guy is so easygoing. He's fun. I think he brings a great vibe to the locker room.
Some numbers for Marcus Smart. How he performed last season. Averaged about 9 points a game last year. 4 assists and 3 rebounds. I mean, the numbers aren't bad on their own, but he knows that he can help this team in a bigger way.
And sometimes it comes down to the flow of the offense. One night it's your night, another night perhaps it's somebody else's.
Now here's Smart. He's coming off a 16-point game against Milwaukee.
Well, you also have to credit the way he controlled the pace of the game and was able to create for his teammates.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Count the basket.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Here's Walker. 11-point game his last outing. They need this. Here's Thompson, and terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Thompson's got his second basket.
Yeah, there are several ways that Thompson can be a factor on the offensive end, and he is still adding to that arsenal.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul. Adams outside. Dishes to Williamson. The pass to Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. From deep three-point range, they get the rebound. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And how much fun is it to watch this kid? I call Zion Williamson a kid, even though he goes about 280, and he has a certain composure that really belies his years.
Robert Williams, he's checked in for the Celtics.
One shot.
And with Williamson, it's not just the obvious stuff that impresses you, Greg. It's the little things as well, the attention to detail.
You know, Kevin, one thing that stands out to me, every time I see this young man, the eye-hand coordination, whether it's on steals, deflections, block shots, he always seems to pick it clean.
Well, it was the Boston Celtics. Their last game, a loss to Milwaukee. Shots good by Bledsoe.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Now here's Thompson. Back to Smart. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
What I love about Marcus Smart is every single trip up the floor, this guy is going to be in your grill, and it cannot be a pleasant experience to have this man guarding you.
For Boston, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
That one falls for Smart. And that defensive pressure of Smart will wear you down, Doris, over the course of a game.
Kevin, it takes its toll because his combination of athleticism, strength, and motor makes him an absolute monster on the defensive end.
He hits both from the stripe.
You know what I love, Kevin, is Marcus Smart just continues to improve. We know he's a powerful athletic guard, but he wants to keep building different aspects of his game.
Now here's Ingram. He's got 6. Bledsoe outside. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
And Walker kicks to Williams. It's Smart with the drive. Makes it off the glass.
Well, Kevin, how about the incredible body control? Defense was super physical. It didn't impede his progress.
Now here's Bledsoe. He's coming off a 28-point game against Sacramento.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
Celtics trail by 6. Brown outside. Here's Williams. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Thompson. Brown kicks to Thompson. 4 on the clock. Here's Smart. Off target from 3-point range.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Bledsoe looking it over. Ingram outside. High post shot. No good from Bledsoe. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Smart passes to Walker. Fires the 3. Pelicans pull it in.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Then this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Now here's Adams to end the cold streak, and Adams with the slam.
Well, Steven Adams is a formidable presence on the interior. Nice finish.
And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for Boston. Trailing here by 8. Thompson passes to Walker. Basket counts. Walker's got 5 points so far.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, a while ago, Alvin Gentry and I were able to chat. Foremost on his mind, slowing down none other than Kemba Walker, who is in his prime a superstar, able to dominate games single-handedly. Kevin, he is one of the best closers in the league.
Okay, David, thanks.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Here's Walker. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. There's a minute 34 left to play in the first quarter. Walker in the post, guarded by Bledsoe. Brown. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Boy, you have got to appreciate how hard Jaylen Brown goes. Amazing how he gets defenders to foul him when he's going up with his shot.
A whole new cast of characters for the Pelicans. 3 promising first-round picks, Greg, and the young players acquired from the Lakers and veterans like Favors and Redick.
All of a sudden, a wealth of options for Alvin Gentry. Time will tell how they did in the AD trade, but seems like they're off to a nice start.
Free throw good from Brown.
And the city of Boston, 12 championships since 2000, 6 in football, 4 in baseball, and 1 apiece in hockey and basketball.
Greg, you'd have to say Boston has become the sports capital of the country. The fans are knowledgeable, they're passionate, and they are justifiably proud.
And Brown drops them both.
How exciting is Jaylen Brown as a basketball player? This guy is a skilled forward who loves showing off that ability to dunk the basketball.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
The Pelicans shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Bledsoe.
And with Eric Bledsoe, to me, when he's playing with confidence and when he's playing under control, this guy is a big-time difference maker.
Bledsoe hits them both.
And the Celtics, Brad Stevens, one of the youngest head coaches in the league and also one of the more respected.
And Greg, I was surprised that he didn't get any Coach of the Year votes 2 seasons ago. Think about it. The Celtics overcame injury to make the Eastern Conference Finals. Last season, he admitted his most trying in the 12 years as a coach. Boy, he is looking to get them back on track.
Here's Bledsoe following the basket by Evan Fournier. Bledsoe finds Ingram, and the dunk by Williamson.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Now here's Thompson. Outside, Walker with the shot. Misses the jumper. New Orleans leading by 10. Ingram outside. Pass to Williamson. And he banks in the layup. Williamson's got 9 points.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Now here's Walker. He's got 5. Outside Fournier. From outside the arc. And that one released in time, but no good. It's been all about Eric Bledsoe for the New Orleans Pelicans. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever. And we'll be back with you shortly. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin for the Pelicans here, guys.
The offense firing on all cylinders. They dominated that first period.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
Here's ball. On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. We've got Williams, Fournier out there with Kemba Walker. Then there's Jaylen Brown. And it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that one's good, Williamson.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Brown. Here's Fournier. From down in the low post, it goes. Fournier's got his second bucket.
Well, the body of Evan Fournier comes into play in these difficult finishes. That's really nice.
Ingram up top. He's covered by Brown. Back to Favors. Just 5 on the clock. Redick with the 3. Rebound by the Celtics. Outside, Walker. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Here's Fournier. That shot missing. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Ingram passes to Favors. And a slam dunk by Favors.
If Derek Favors gets deep post position, it's over. He's going to leave, no doubt, on the flush.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Well, you have to give credit to Kemba Walker, who has always found ways to improve his game year after year. Has worked on that shot and tool set enough where he can now be a handful to defend for any guard.
And he knocks down the first one. And with Walker, as he has progressed as a player, you know, Greg, so has his leadership.
And Kemba has been a natural leader for so long during his time. When your leader puts in the work that Kemba does, it has to inspire the rest of that roster.
Hayes, he's checked in for Williamson. Good on both.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Walker against Ball. Redick with the 3. That one drops for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And you have to have an appreciation for Ball's passing skills. I mean, he just sees the floor beautifully, easily working the ball over to open teammates.
Fournier finds Brown. Walker with a clean look. The shot's good. Brown making the play. 9 points for Kemba Walker. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. It's a 13-point game. Redick dishes to Ingram. They get it back.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Now, here's Walker. He's got 9. Can't hit from in close.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Ball, the pass to Favors. The dish now to Redick. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Now, here's Fournier. Favors with the rebound. Ball against Walker. Inside. The shot's good from Hayes.
Yeah, and Ball is an incredibly gifted passer. Just excels at getting his guys going.
Walker against Ball. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Lonzo Ball picks one up. Doris, there is nothing like opening night in the NBA. Every fan base just teeming with optimism for the upcoming season.
I think all of us are just so thrilled to have NBA basketball back. There's no losses in the losing column. Everybody's happy. Let's tip it off and go.
And guys have that little step, and these first weeks of the season are always exciting.
Oh, no doubt. Everybody's bursting with enthusiasm. Players are fresh.
That's good from Kemba Walker.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
And so Walker nails both of them.
And you always know what you're going to get from Walker
from the line. He's been a solid, consistent free throw shooter his entire career.
Now here's Ingram. He's got 8. Pass to Hayes. To the inside. Ball. Tries again. He lays it in.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Walker. That's tipped.
And Ball using those long arms to just swat away that shot. I love the hustle. Always nice to have a point guard who can block shots.
Now here's Brown after J.J. Redick's miss. And it's Brown missing. And here is Ball. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Sacramento. And good that time.
Yeah, I just love seeing it Ball put it on the deck, using those long strides to get all the way to the cup.
Now here's Walker. He's got 11. Tatum on the wing. Outside Fournier. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Ingram outside. Over Walker. And it's Ingram missing. Celtics trail by 20. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Well, Jaylen Brown making it look easy right now. How about the strength in the post? It was like the defense wasn't even there, Kevin.
Now here's Ingram. He's got 8. Stolen by Walker. And a fast break now for the Celtics. The shot will not fall. Some solid defense from Ingram. Over to the left wing. Ball finds Favors. It's deflected.
Well, really improving as a defender. Jason Tatum has those long arms to redirect shots.
And it's Brown missing.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And that one's good. Ingram.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Walker. He's got 11. Shoots over Ball. Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got 8 points in the quarter.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
Ball kicks to Ingram. Shoots over Brown. Again, the Pelicans score.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Walker the pass to Fournier. Tatum, that's for 2. Nice shot from the wing. Tatum's got his first points of the night.
Wow, what a smart offensive player. You can depend on Jason Tatum to take quality shots within the game plan.
New Orleans moving it around. Favors in the post. It's up against Thompson. Favors can't get it to go.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Redick. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, if he gets near the cup, Jason Tatum will leave no doubt. Woohoo!
Ball, the pass to Hayes. Walker against Ball. And Hayes kicks to Ball. And there's the pass to Redick. 5 to shoot. And it's off from 3-point range.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Pelicans leading by 11. The feed to Ingram. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jaylen Brown.
The knowledge that Ingram possesses, well aware that the D is going to hack him in these situations.
The second overall pick back in 2016, Brandon Ingram has shown us flashes, but whether it's defense or offense, still a ways to go.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Ingram. And Greg, when you talk about Ingram, where would you look for him to make the next step in his game?
Well, that one season at Duke, he did shoot over 40% from 3. I think becoming a reliable shooter from out there would be a key building block offensively.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Adams checked in. Both free throws good for Ingram.
And guys, really no ceiling on Ingram. This is a guy who has the potential to be a truly great player before it's all done.
Now here's Walker. He's got 13. Down low. And no good that time. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. They led the game at 1 point by 20. They'll be off next to Utah for a meeting with the Jazz. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. To the paint. Fournier goes up and lays it nice and easy. Fournier's got 9.
Well, you can tell there's a team-first mentality with the young gun Jason Tatum working to find the open teammate. Nice.
Ball finds Adams. Pass to Ingram. Over Brown. Here's Adams. Passes it to Ball. Adams trying to free himself up. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got 8 points in the quarter.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Now Williams. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Brown. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Ball against Walker. Ball dishes to Reddick. Shoots. That one's in. Only his 4th make against 9 total shots.
And the touch, the accuracy, the assertiveness of Reddick is what allows him to drain these shots.
Back to Walker. Brown outside. 18 feet out, and he hits the jump shot. 11 points in the game.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
Ball with it. He's got 8. There's 49 seconds left here in the second. He kicks to Reddick from past the arc. That's not going to go. He's 4 for 10.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Offensive rebound. Here's Fournier. The 3rd shot of the possession finally falls for him. Fournier's got 9 points in the quarter.
Evan Fournier has an innate sense of where the basketball is going to come off the rim. And if you don't box him out, he's going to take great use of it.
Now here's Reddick. He's got 11. Here's Ball. To the wing right side. Here's Ingram. No dice from the high post. And so it's New Orleans looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Alvin Gentry. Coach, you're leading at the half. What will you continue to emphasize to your team?
Well, I mean, defensively, we still have to be good. We got to rebound the basketball. And then we've got to continue to push the basketball and score offensively.
We'll see if you can keep that going in the second half, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. The first half was all about Brandon Ingram. He had 14 points, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds. What did you think, Shaq, about New Orleans?
Well, it was an unselfish, team-oriented half of basketball. The ball never stopped moving. Their offense had a great flow to it. It prevented anyone from getting lazy out there. They're always moving, cutting, knowing where they need to pass the ball, Ernie.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about Boston?
Well, they're facing a team that shot very well in the first half. Now, that being said, they probably weren't aggressive enough on the defensive end. That was the difference.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Brandon Ingram has been sensational.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Bledsoe is out there with J.J. Redick, and it's Adams, and it's a 5 roaming the paint. That's Alvin Gentry's 5 as we get into the second half.
And the defense learned a valuable lesson there. Don't let Williamson get to that launching pad around the rim.
Brown, good. Now, here's Redick. Lets it go from 14. And that's good for 2. Redick's got 13.
A phenomenal score from these mid-range spots. Redick superb at finding room to get that one off.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Lets it go from 14. Offensive rebound. Thompson with the bucket.
Yeah, Thompson just so focused. Even with the defense in his face, he still has the poise to be able to knock down shots.
Tatum against Bledsoe. And it's in there. 12 points for him.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Back to Walker. For the 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Keep shooting that, Walker.
Brown's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And it's Bledsoe with the ball for the Pelicans. They led the game at one point by 20. Outside, Redick. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
And now look at Jason Tatum. He had a strong showing last season. Averaged 15 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he had to pay his dues that rookie campaign, earning his stripes. A lot of people think he could have a breakout year this season.
Well, when you hear it from his coaches and his teammates, they've been singing his praises. So let's see if he can prove them right.
Here's Walker. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Adams has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Bledsoe against Walker. Redick with the 3. And Tatum pulls it down. Celtics trail by 12. Smart passes to Tatum. Thompson outside. Brown kicks to Thompson. Pass to Smart. Here's the 3. The shot comes out, and New Orleans will take it the other way.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Smart against Bledsoe. Here's Adams. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got assist number 5 here tonight. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Thompson outside. From deep. Walker. Redick with the rebound. New Orleans leading by 14. The pass to Bledsoe. He dishes it to Redick. Back to Bledsoe. Rebounded by the Celtics. Brown's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Shot's good by Walker.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Feeds it to Ingram. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Ingram's got 16.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Greg, to me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
Now, here's Adams. He has 6. Clock at 6. From downtown. The shot by Redick, no good.
Still looking for his first triple of the half. He had 3 at the break.
We've seen this explosion of Canadian players in the NBA. And really, Tristan Thompson led that way. The 4th pick back in 2011. Thompson was, at that point, the highest drafted Canadian in NBA history.
Now here's Ingram, following the miss by Kemba Walker. From the wing. And Boston with the rebound. Smart passes to Walker. To the middle. Here's Tatum. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Thompson may have led the way for Canadians. But as far as where the league is going, Greg, he's a throwback player.
I mean, a rebounder and rim runner. His game is built on toughness and hustle. Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Walker in the post. He's covered by Ingram.
In addition to being superb on offense, Ingram is also a ridiculously good defender. His long reach really allowing him to collect a good number of block shots.
Now here's Bledsoe. 14 points for him. Who are some of the up-and-coming shooting guards in the league that you have noticed have got a very high ceiling?
Well, I'm going to mention 2 guys who I think could be considered combo guards who can play 1 or 2, and who I think their organizations are still trying to figure out their best position. But 2 of the most dominant young guards in the league who are going to be a problem for over a decade, Devin Booker and Donovan Mitchell. Both guys can create their own shot. Both can get off the dribble drive. Both could light you up for over 50 a night. Devin and Donovan, 2 names to keep an eye on.
Okafor's checked in for New Orleans. Green, he's checked in for the Celtics. Brad Wanamaker comes in for Kemba Walker. And Eric Bledsoe drops them both. And so Wanamaker will bring it up for the Celtics. They trail by 18. Tatum on the wing. He has 6. Six to shoot. They need this one. And Thompson with the nice bucket inside. Thompson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. 5th on the list, the Celtics.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends.
The first free throw is good. New Orleans making a switch here. Ball's checked in. Free throws, good for Ingram. Remember the time, Doris, when it was rare to see stars changing teams? Now we read about it every day.
No question, Kevin. Think back to my formative years watching the NBA as a fan. Larry Bird was a Boston Celtic. Magic Johnson was a Los Angeles Laker. The trend in today's NBA is that shorter player contracts, more player control over where they want to be. And the reality is this, Kevin, at some point, free agency entered the equation. It's appropriate, it's fair, they've earned the right to choose where they play.
Here's Wanamaker. Zion Williamson making his last shot. Pass to Tatum. Three-pointer. Kept alive by Boston. Here's Thompson. Excellent D there from Okafor.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
So it's the Celtics now. Zion Williamson making his last shot. Here's Tatum. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Just 1 for 5 this quarter. You know he wants to help his team, but not sure if shooting is the way to do it.
And you look at Jason Tatum able to play either forward position. Doris, do you think his future is at the 3 or at the 4?
I think he is interchangeable at either position because his scoring can be devastating. For Jason Tatum, it's really a matter of making sure he continues to gain strength, continue to be a force and factor on the defensive end, and probably enhance his footwork around the rim a little bit.
That one falls for Tatum. Well, guys, you talk about players coming in and with a huge impact. Jason Tatum showed he was more than ready to be an NBA star.
Rare do you see a player as polished and as impactful as Tatum. Stepped right in to be one of the top players on a top team with Boston. Fits their system perfectly, and really the sky is the limit for that young man.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Now here's Bledsoe. He's got 16. Poirier grabs the miss.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Fournier passes to Poirier. Back to Fournier. Outside, Tatum takes the 3. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
Jason Tatum is the complete package on the offensive end. He can drive it, he can get to the mid-range, and now the three-point shot.
Ingram against Fournier. From the baseline. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
What a wonderful offensive talent this guy is. Ingram showing signs of what's to come.
Now here's Tatum. 12 points for him. Stolen by Ball. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Boston on D. It's an 18-point game. Here's Wanamaker. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Inside. Got a piece of it. Ingram outside. And slam dunk by Ingram.
I really like the activity level from Ball. Excels at reading his man and jumping all over him. And great at coming up with those steals.
It's Fournier on the wing. Green deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 6. Bledsoe against Fournier. Busted. No good that time either. New Orleans leading by 22. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Tatum. Left in the third. Now here's Ball. He's guarded closely. New Orleans moving the ball around. And it's Bledsoe. That time on the assist by Okafor. 18 points for Eric Bledsoe.
Well, one of the more fearless point guards we have in amongst traffic. Bledsoe making his presence felt.
Tatum with it. Now Okafor defending. Tatum kicks to Fournier, and the 3 ball is good. Fournier's got 14.
Well, you love the shooter's mentality that Evan Fournier possesses, thinking of pulling up before he even makes the catch.
Passes it to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Now, here's Tatum. 12 points for him. Shot clock at 5. From 13. Good. He hits the jump shot. He's got 14.
This is right in Tatum's wheelhouse. That mid-range is his comfort zone.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass the ball. Now Williamson. He's guarded by Fournier. Ball with a wide open look. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got assist number 8 here in this one already. From deep. And the last second attempt doesn't fall.
Well, that lateral quickness, right, really shows up on the defensive end for Bledsoe.
And so it's New Orleans finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Right back after this break. Meanwhile, Coach Brad Stevens talking to his team.
Games like this, you find out what you can take with you, right? So no matter what, if we come all the way back and get over the top, that's great, okay? But we're taking something from this quarter regardless. Play the right way all the way through.
Well, he wants his guys to just play their game.
And Brad Stevens is a realist. Kevin, he knows even if they don't get this win, that it's huge that his guys at least learn something from this game.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the 4th quarter. We've got Evan Fournier. Green is out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Poirier in at the center, filling out the middle.
And maybe the most popular player to enter the league since social media became truly pervasive. Zion Williamson handles it with class. He really appreciates his teammates and his coaches and really respects the game.
Celtics making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And that one misses. And talking to stars in this league, even they want to see what Williamson's going to do next.
Sure. We talk about the leaping ability at his size, the handles, the shot making. But what really stands out when you watch him live, the instinct. Being at the right place at the right time and always seeming
to make the right play.
Now here's Fournier. Zion Williamson unable to get his last shot to go. Outside, Green. Okafor grabs the miss.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
And the offensive skill set Williamson has, off the charts. And the scary thing is, guys, he's only going to keep getting better.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Good on the shot.
And normal physicality doesn't get it done with Williamson. To stop him from scoring, you really have to up the ante and get him before he hits that launching pad.
Here's Wanamaker. Kicks it to Green. Doris, isn't it interesting that we're seeing some teams with more three-point attempts than two-point attempts?
It's incredible, Kevin, that every year over the last decade you see more three-point attempts across all 30 NBA teams. And think about the Houston Rockets. In each of the last 2 years, the Rockets have actually taken more threes than twos. This is the evolution of the game. It is not going anywhere. There's two high-valued shots in the league. Restricted area twos, that means point-blank opportunities at the rim, and three-point shots. And everything else in between seems to be getting lost.
Taken away. And here's the fast break. Paul leading the way.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, Greg, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Here's Wanamaker. He doesn't hit that one. And New Orleans will come the other way.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Shemi Ojeley's checked in for Evan Fournier. Free throw, no good. And for all the drama surrounding Lonzo Ball's entrance into the NBA, one thing is for certain, he can play.
And Lonzo will always have the media attention, but the fact is he is a very talented player. His playmaking and passing was as elite as advertised from day one, starting to find his spots on how he can score for himself. But everything else with his game is what you'd want from an elite point guard.
Here's Green. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Here's Hart. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
And Wanamaker gets it to go.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
To the right side. Here's Alexander Walker. They get a hand on it, and that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Ejuan Moore, he's checked in for Williamson. On the clock, puts it up, off the inbound, rebound Boston. Poirier's got 5 rebounds tonight, and so Wanamaker will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. The shot by Williams, no good. New Orleans with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Moore inside. The pass to Melly. New Orleans moving it around. Okafor kicks to Moore. And the Pelicans miss again. Green against Moore to the left wing. Here's Wanamaker. Doris, in 2004, the Charlotte Bobcats became the NBA's 30th team. When do you think we're going to see another team added, whether it's expansion or even multiple expansions?
Well, let's go directly to the most important source, and that's Commissioner Adam Silver, who has said that expansion is inevitable, but right now not a huge priority. So, listen, we've heard Seattle is on the short list of cities that wants to get a team, and what a great city, what a great NBA fan base. I hope someday we get back to Seattle.
So much history up there. You're correct. Pass to Poirier. Back to Wanamaker. Passes it to Ojale from the arc, and he's good on the three ball.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
Here's Hart, guarded by Green. Hart, no good. The Celtics shooting 40% from the field. Ojale passes to Green. Pass to Williams. Green with the ball. Pelicans with the rebound. Ellie's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Boston shooting in the 4th quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Here's Ojale. Okafor grabs the miss. Okafor's got 4 rebounds in this game. And here is Moore. Doris, there's a lot of talk about Zion Williamson being a generational talent, like Michael or Magic or LeBron. Do you see it that way?
Well, I'll tell you this. I don't know that we've had someone enter who has captured the imagination of fan bases both at the collegiate and now professional level as Zion Williamson has certainly done. How his career plays out remains to be seen. He is a physical marvel, athletically gifted. He obviously has got to be better as a shooter in today's NBA. A modern big has got to shoot the basketball. But what incredible maturity for a young man. He seems well suited to certainly absorb the responsibility that comes with the spotlight he has already gained.
Yeah, he seems to check every box. You're right.
Yeah.
He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. Here's Wanamaker. Now the pass to Poirier. Of course, here's something kind of interesting. There's been a lot of talk about moving the draft to after free agency. What would that look like?
Well, I think talent is always going to be at a premium. So I would think if there's a guy that's the absolute definitive number 1 pick, he's going number 1 regardless of roster construction. But the reality is it might help those teams who maybe if they know who's on the roster, it might change the kind of draft selection they would make. So it's an interesting supposition. We'll see if the NBA moves in that direction.
Ojale passes to Wanamaker. A three-pointer is right on target. Wanamaker's got 7 points for the quarter.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Now Moore. Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Okafor. Back to Moore. 6 on the shot clock. The rebound by Iwundu.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
That one goes in.
Oh, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Here's Hart. to Melly. Pass to Hart from deep. They grab their own miss. He kicks it to Moore. Here's Melly. Back to Moore. A 3-ball. Drills it from outside.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
And Greg, you know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation.
And the EuroLeague's top scorer last season, Nicolo Melli, had turned down some NBA offers in the past, decides to make the leap to join the Pelicans, and gives them a highly skilled player in that front court.
And that one misses. Here's Poirier. Nice ball movement by Boston. 5 on the clock. Here's Wanamaker. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And New Orleans will come the other way. Moore outside. Back to Hart. And the pass to Melly. The Pelicans get another chance here. Shoots a fader. No good that time.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Outside Williams. Here's Ojale. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for New Orleans.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And bragging rights between these teams were on the line today, and they put in some very good work to earn it.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Zion Williamson.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Here's Hart. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Count that one.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Kicks to Williams. There's 14 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Poirier, covered by Okafor. Poirier, no good. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalil, here at home with a competitive matchup. What got you guys over the top tonight?
Just staying together as a team, playing as hard as we could. The fans were great, and we wanted to play good for them.
And you surely did, Jalil. Thanks a lot for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. See you later.